Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Psycho's Platters. Do you like that intro music? Melody did it. That's right, aka Clown Fist, or Apple Pits, or both. You could take either, or get the whole enchilada. Wow, miss you. I cannot believe it. You were Jen. You were like that close, and I'm like, oh man. But Beetle Babe, I'm sorry. Miss you took first for today, but that's okay. There's winners. There's everyone's a winner, as Hot Chocolate would say, and then I would get blocked for watching the video. Anyways, good morning, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I decided to go old school on this one this morning. If you catch the reference, I am seeing the wonderful Miss Toby Tobeans is sitting on a pillow. See, yeah, sitting on a pillow, and then you may or may not see a Mr. Ethan appearance. He is here too. We have a whole bunch of things. Being naughty and watching from work. It's slow where I work in receiving, and you know what? That, my good man, is a pardonable sin for watching Psycho's Platters. See what I did there? Because never mind. Morning, ladies. See, I did that like Val Venus. If you remember Val. You? Yes, everybody. Good morning. That's right. We love Toby. And as cats are, Toby could give two shits about us because they're a cat. Brian, our star from the Orient, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're in Tokyo. Good morning in Arkansas. Good morning. Greetings from Tokyo. That's something like that. Fred darling. You almost sounded like Tallulah Bankhead or Betty Davis when you did that. Anyways, so what would a good morning stream be without? Oh boy, here we go. Without this. Especially because it's me. I played this the last time I did a morning stream. I think we're going to do it every morning stream whenever they are.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're feeling fine. The sun is just above the hill, another day for us to fill with all the things we love to do. And can't you hear? It's calling you. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're feeling fine. Come on and get up, get out of bed. You gotta get up, you're sleepy head. The day is dawning just for you and all your dreams are coming true. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine.
That's right. Wake up, motherfuckers. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate the almost dozen people here already. This was all last minute. This was one of those ones I'm like, you know what the hell? I got up, unfortunately, at 6:30 in the morning on my own. On my own. You've been hanging at Brian's. That's right. Yes. Hello there, my good man. Been watching a lot of ghoul clips lately. Jeff, I'll tell you. You people that lived, and I said you people that lived in the Cleveland and Detroit area, or still do, or on the outskirts of Parma, will probably love the ghoul. I never lived in either of those, but I love the ghoul too. Sven will always be number one with me, but ghoul is solid. That didn't sound right. A solid number two. Oh well, forget it. I'm still in my defense. It's my first cup of coffee. By the way, before anybody asks, yes, this is a Rolling Stones concert shirt. No, I didn't go to this one. You see, if one thing that I like to wear is concert shirts, and some I do go, and some I don't go. But this one here, there's no way in hell I could have gone. 2006 Devonshire Downs. It's a specific T-shirt. If you were there at that show, how the hell I found it for $2? Was it a Goodwill? It's the only answer I have for you. But I do love me some Stones. In fact, I should have brought. My son went to, well, at the moment, the last Stones gig. He was there. I heard. I don't know how true, if that's really going to be the last Stones gig at Thunder Ridge Arena in southern Missouri. But he was there, and he got me a keychain, and it's got the tongue logo, but it looks like Hackney Diamonds. You know, the album cover. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I will keep it because I don't want to ruin it. I thank my son, of course. Plunk your magic bringer, Froggy. You know, I wonder. I would love to. I wonder if I could do a Google clip. Maybe that'd be legal. I don't know. Let's find out. Because some of these people aren't going to get it. All right, we're going to show this. You people outside of Cleveland and Detroit probably are not going to get this, but here's a little slice of early 70s. If you went and watched them on Channel 20 in Detroit or Channel 50 in Cleveland, right? I don't know if I'm getting this right. You would be seeing something like this in between the B-rated horror movie you're seeing. Oh boy.
Oh, flunk your magic twinkle today, Froggy! How you all doing out there? Froggy's the name. And hey, Frog! Just get away from me, will you, sickie? I'm in no mood for you today. Froggy's got a toothache that, oh, owie, scowie. Frog, boy, is this your lucky day?
Oh, boy.
Toothache, buddy?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Frog? Well, listen, remember that winemaker I got for Christmas?
Oh, no.
I remember the winemaker. Get out of here. I told you I'm in no mood. No, really. In addition to the winemaker, I got one of these, huh? New, the Broncos, Mr. Dennis.
Bronco.
It includes drill bits, batteries, drill and fill, fun kit. Oh, I told you it's your lucky
Drill and
day.
fill. The password is drill and fill fun kit.
Let me give it a try, Frog. There you go, guy. Wait a second, Frog. Have no fear. Cooley's here. One more time. Here you go. All right, Frog. There you go, guy. Whoa. Look at that, Frog. I'll tell you, guy. You're a real dominant guy. Whoa.
That's what it's like. So let's see. You want me to show where he's carving the pumpkin, huh? Oh boy, I remember that one. Let's see. Hang on a minute.
That's really awesome.
It's giving me issues.
What else we have? So I'm gonna have to so I don't have a chest anymore. Just kind of throw the spawn egg. Or we can become shadow.
Okay, here we go. I gotta set it up.
Shadow.
This is about 4 minutes long, but I don't mind today, gang. I don't mind at all. So you also get to see, you see the other thing that he was good for was blowing up shit. Mm-hmm. You betcha.
Saturday with Gold Power. Do you believe the fence, the barbed wire here? I mean it, gang. 61 takes no chances. They keep me locked in. I'm a
Yes, it is.
maniac, and you better believe it. But needless to say, this is brand new Channel 61's first annual Halloween show. And all throughout, we're going to be carving the proverbial jack-o'-lantern. After
Proverbial.
all, tomorrow is Halloween. This is our Halloween show. So let's go over there. First, you need a pumpkin, okay? You need a
Very important.
implement. For those of you folks that have been released from the facilities and are out on shock probation, I assume you may use sharp implements. And a little scoop over there. Okay, first a little target practice. Ah, all right, let's just kind of pretend it's Scary D, right? 1, 2, Zappo! Ah, look at that little chunk over there. There's Gary's eye. Okay, well, we've already taken the liberty of cutting off the lid over there. Oh, look at all that gross stuff. Oh, and there's more inside. How about that? Well, the first thing we got to do is clean this bugger out.
Very important
So here's what
in
you
a
do.
pumpkin carving contest.
You get all of this and Zappo! Woo! How about that, huh? Or stick on in there. Oh, take some of that for, I'll tell you. Okay, now, hey, thought just occurred to me, huh? All you Don Juans out there going to a single bar?
Oh, no.
You want to impress the lady of your choice? You grab a bunch of these pumpkins and say, hey, sweetheart, look at how many pumpkin seeds I can jam up my nose.
Oh, no.
Hey, let's give her one of those, huh? But if you really want to score points, you go over to the next table and go, hi there.
Oh, no.
Genuinely so pissed we don't have anything like this.
I would have wanted to have a beer or two with this guy. He's awesome. Oh, jeez.
I'll tell you. You can be sure you'll never be.
Why does he look like the lost love child of Bob Ross and Frank Zappa?
I could see that.
How do we clean
But
that
now we
up?
know where Jeff Allen gets his humor from. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, and you pull out the vacuum cleaner. Right,
Well, that's
so you
gonna
get the
suck.
vacuum cleaner in your eyes.
But is it an AccuChack?
Look at that. Ah, sucking it right up over there. I'll tell you,
That's what
boys
she
and
said.
girls. Okay, now you can either do that. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, we got to return this, right? Okay, hang on to the vacuum cleaner. I'll tell you the truth. Now, that is the elongated way to do it.
Because she
Why
can.
does it bother
Special
you?
way of cleaning out the jack-o'-lantern.
Because it's called Fake It Till You Make It, and I feel like shit, and I'm trying to fake it.
What easier way is there to clean
Oh
it
boy.
out
Here we
other
go,
than
kids.
using the vacuum cleaner? Well, here in Gould Power Land, we have what
Gould
we
Power.
call boom boom.
That's right. The
Right.
boom
So
booms.
if you really want to clean it out zippy, zingy fast, all you do is take one of these boom booms, light it, throw it in, and there you go. And I will demonstrate here. However, after I light this and throw it in, I'm cutting out of here like a bat out of Parma. You ain't gonna believe.
I'm jealous, Randy.
If you're ready, the bull's ready. And I'm getting out of here. I'll tell you, gang. You ain't gonna believe. Wait a second. Whoa, it's lit. Ah! I'm getting out of here, gang.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I see what you did there. Well played.
Yep. And I thought I'd kill it before I get nailed for the Helter Skelter bit. Anyways, that's how you
pretty
clean a
good, though.
pumpkin. That is how you clean a pumpkin. I love that.
Roman is sprinkling a Weird Al around the edges with the screaming, and now it's those three that I can't unsee.
Exactly. Now, I got to admit, I know that Monday is my 14th anniversary on YouTube, and on Valentine's Day,
It's mine.
it is yours. 19 years for you.
Yep.
So, even though mine is a little closer, well, no, yours I guess would be a little closer to Abe Lincoln's birthday. You see,
Okay.
and well, you know, sometimes I like to get into investigative journalism. Sometimes on YouTube.
Why do I hear the Nyan Cat song?
And so I ended up. What's that?
Why do I hear the Nyan Cat song? Is the kid playing the Nyan Cat
Yes,
thing?
he is.
Okay,
Yes, he is on the
am I
couch.
tripping or am I
I-
hearing Nyan Cat somewhere?
I could have
Okay.
just gaslit you and said, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'm not that mean. All right.
I'm like, I
So,
don't
ladies and
I
gentlemen,
never play with like that.
this is what really happened. That's how it really happened.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning from
Great.
Parma,
Great to-
otherwise known as
Great
Hamra.
to listen to the ghoul.
I know. See, like I said, the only reason why I even knew about the Goal was because I tripped on this cool documentary, and if I remembered the title of it, I'd share it with everybody. But it showed all the horror hosts from like as much as they could, the big ones anyway, from the 50s to like the 90s, because it was a late 90s documentary. And the Ghoul was in there, and the original Zwingli was there, and then the one we have now, and I was just like, hell yeah, I like this Ghoul guy. He's crazy. And it's like, but here's the thing.
So the original Goulardi was good too.
Oh, Goulardi. Now, you see Goulardi, for you people that don't know this, Ernie Anderson was Goulardi, the original Goulardi, which, of course, he was the announcer on the Carol Burnett show. So if you watched reruns, you damn well heard him. And he got a lucrative contract with ABC in the 70s. So it's like you'd hear him go, next on Charlie's Angels. It'd be him. That was Goulardi's voice. So that man was a rich man. You know, he made more money on that Carol Burnett and the ABC thing than he did with Goulardi, which I'm like, whatever. But, excuse me. But yeah, so all kinds of fun. All kinds of fun. Good stuff. Good stuff. What the hell was that? Well, I'm sorry. I know everybody was used to how Lincoln ended, but that's not how it was. I heard that sales of ball peen hammers went sky high the minute that happened. And I really, like I showed
They were.
Randy, I don't know. Are we on Facebook? I really, you need to reach out to me, sir, if we are not, because I don't know if I am with you. But I shared on Facebook that there was a guy, Dr. Cadaverino. Oh boy.
Wow.
So Dr.
Cadaverino.
Damn it. Not to be confused with Vinnie Barbarino. So he took over mercifully, hopefully after Toulouse No Neck, because we showed the Badfinger clip, which I got dinged for, by the way, and I'm like going, why am I getting dinged for this? We don't know.
The record label?
Well, yeah, see, but I tried a different trick here because that was on a small label. I thought I'd get away with that because I didn't play any of the hits. I knew I'd get dinged for that, and I'm like, still got dinged.
I'm saying Mellow over and over. I'm like,
oh, jeez. Yeah, I love Mellow. You guys yap a minute. I gotta get more coffee.
Okay.
Ow.
stop.
So, good morning. How are
No,
you?
don't summon him. Please don't summon him. I'll leave him.
You're all finally dressed this morning.
I wouldn't call it finely dressed, but okay. I'm trying to fake it.
No, but what's the occasion?
There is no occasion other than fake it till you make it. I'm trying to convince myself that I don't feel as much like shit that I think I do. So,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I can con myself into thinking I feel better than I do.
I'm probably gonna wrap it up.
It works. It works.
Thursday morning business.
Did you overindulge last night?
No.
I bought them for all of us. Although I'm going to tell you something, I almost broke a tooth on the one like 2 times ago because there was a little bit of meat grit. You got to be very careful. We're talking about those sliders they're not as good as the real ones, but I almost pulled a Mellow, and I'm like, oh, Scott, I'm like, it's a good thing I stopped it. Another crunch and it would have been gone. And I'm like, no. I thought of Mellow all week. And I'm like, and I'm sorry, Mellow, if you're watching or you watch later, I just didn't want to pull a Mellow because I'm like, I can't afford it.
I've been paranoid of that ever since hearing about that. So.
What was that?
I think we've all been,
what?
Sorry.
Oh, dear Lord. I'm sorry, my chip, never mind. I know he's my son. You can definitely tell there is you don't have to go to Maury for this. He's not, there might have been UPS and Milkman, but not in this case. We know this for a fact. I'm sorry. I know. I did I miss something good between you guys? That didn't sound right either. Never mind.
No, I was just asking Jen why she was dressed so
Like
appropriately.
I said,
Yeah,
I was
why
faking
are
it
you?
till I made it to try and convince myself that I don't feel so much like shit. So, this
Why
trick
do you look
works.
so regal?
She looks
I
like a
guess
school
not.
teacher, and I'm kind of
Oh,
digging it.
gross. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, if you're digging it, then I guess that's good.
I can't help
Got it made, got it made, got it made. I'm half a teacher. I wonder if Mello knows any Nurse with Moon. Probably. So you may think you're being funny, but I bet you he does. He probably knows one
It
song.
really does.
Oh my God, James, you're right. But hold on, that's why we gotta hire Ernie the elf.
Hermie.
Hermie, excuse me. We gotta Hermie the hermaphrodite elf. We need to hire him to what's wrong? Oh, but he's laughing. I thought he called, but he said, "Oh my," something like, "Oh my God," because I said Hermie the hermaphrodite. Son of a bitch! I can't talk today. The password is hermaphrodite elf.
Was Hermie?
I think so.
It does it, and does it really matter? No, it does not. And,
No,
maybe
I figured the whole story was kind of like we're saying it without really saying it. It's not really because he wants to be a dentist that he's an outcast. It's real that we can't say that. But
well, hey.
I want to be a dentist. And see, that would have been funny getting Paul Lynn's like, "Hey, Rudolph, let's go get him. I want to be a dentist."
The story was all an LGBT thing, but that's just my own theory. So people don't.
Wow, I never thought of that. That's what a spin. What a spin.
I'm just like, I see a lot of, I feel like I know what they're trying to code here. So
yeah,
we should call it an item.
I pulled it out to my dad, and he can't unsee it now. He's like, "Thanks for ruining it for me." I'm like,
It doesn't.
For me, I love that.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't okay. This I think is kind of funny in a way. All right, if you were to analyze a lot of '60s television, either what you're watching or behind the screen, okay, I can throw, for example, on the behind the screen, and I wish I knew the title of the book. Damn it, I won it, and then I gave it to a friend, and I can't remember who I gave it to. A great book on Elizabeth Montgomery. Okay, I mean it was quality read.
Everybody's heard a lot of things about her.
Correct.
They're all good.
She swung like a She swung like a pendulum. She did. But that's besides the point. It turns out that in the 1960s, because that show was 64 to about 70. Was on for like 5-6 years, or was it more than that, gang?
Yeah, that's not like someone's hawking up along. What's going on?
Yeah, he does this every day, and he's pulling a Mellow. Anyways,
go ahead.
So the thing is
like
that that they said that Bewitched was the production that had the most LGBTQ. Whether it be actors, actresses, or behind the scenes workers.
I love to be with.
And they also hired, I guess, at least one writer. I do not remember the name, that was blacklisted in the 50s. So, I don't care because I enjoyed the show. I mean, for what it was. But of course, I enjoy the show because how. But he's not on it very. He's not on it very much. So,
he should get more of it.
But I like the rest of the cast.
He played Herman Munster's doctor too.
Yes, I remember that episode. I remember that episode.
I thought I told you to keep your doggy outside.
Well, fake. You know what I watched the other day just because I could? In the 70s, he had his own show. I don't know if anybody remembers the Paul Lynde show. But the only person I remember that I recognized was one of the kids. Was Felix's daughter in the Odd Couple TV show. She was in a lot of stuff, but I was just sitting there going, "Oh, you're in this too, huh, kid? Okay." And the one thing is that he had a show. It was a pilot called Howie. I think it was called Howie, and he was the dad. Well, the funny part about it is,
you better call an ambulance.
Oh boy, no, he says I should be calling an ambulance because you're dying over there.
No, just Dick.
What was that?
Over there.
Hang on a minute. Just what?
I said no, just dank.
Just dank, he says. Anyways, yes, there was a lot of we enjoyed the show because it was very, very cool. And the ones that were, if I remember correctly, I think Alice Ghostly was, Maurice Evans, Paul Lynn, of course, Liz was both ways, and at least the second Darren. I don't know about the first.
No, Dick York was married.
Yeah, I like Dick York. I felt kind of. Shut up! I should have known you'd say that.
Yep.
But you did get a laugh out of everybody over here. But yeah. I liked Mr. York.
Yeah.
You like Dick, huh?
Ah, shit! Now Jeff say it. I can't. I give up. Swing like a pendulum. Anyways, Fred can sling a great hammer. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, Ruth Ann. He's going. The next time that Fred meets you, though, he's going to want you to say, I want to be. You call me Sledgehammer.
They call me Sledgehammer.
And not the 80s TV show either. That was a weird show. Fact.
I forgot about that show.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I just brought it back. Some,
yeah.
Like a bad STD. You finally got it, Tokyo Brian.
You know we're number one in the United States, right?
What are?
Arkansas.
Arkansas is
we're
what?
number one in the United States for the highest rise in HIV. Over 66% of people my age have some form of STD.
Are you shitting me with this?
No, deadass.
I would shit you. You're my favorite turd.
Thank you. I know. I guess he said Arkansas is the one that's got the highest rate of HIV cases.
Yes.
I didn't do it.
James Farley said, "Paul, you love both dicks."
James, you get a bonus point today. You do. Where the hell is that comment?
I had to approve it, so it shows in the normal chat.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Good grief. My friend Brian from Tokyo says, good grief, somebody's coughing up a lung. Yeah, he usually does.
Well,
a day or two ago, I was coughing. I'm still coughing. I cannot get rid of this. Where the hell is that damn? I'm looking for it now, and I can't find it. This is depressing.
If you look on the YouTube side manually, it's there. Because there was one that got held, and I had to approve it.
Thank you. See, that's why you're the lovely Cast and Pearls moderator.
She is.
You know what, though? I will say this, though. I will say this, though. ZZ Top, if they knocked on your door, would have been disappointed. All right, so.
Yeah, because she already has a pearl necklace.
I see. I was trying to be cute about it, and you went the direct route, and I figured. Oh, boy.
I didn't know that song was dirty until I was like 16.
Me either.
I didn't until my dad pointed it out, and I was like, "Thanks for making it weird for me."
No, now when I listen to it, I'm like, oh. It's
I wanted one of these for my birthday so bad, but I was like, everyone's gonna just make fun of me if I ask for a fucking pearl necklace for my birthday. So I was like, I have to buy it myself, apparently.
She wants a pearl necklace.
Oh my gosh.
So I got to tell you a true story, right? And since my kid is in the other room, he's going to go, oh, Jesus, not this one. So he had this. All right, look, he had this ditzy girlfriend. I couldn't deal with. You know what? I love. Okay, that's gonna sound wrong. But Brittany, just hang on a second. I love the choice that he has now of girlfriends. Okay, seriously, I do. Brittany's probably the best he's maybe ever had because I don't know him personally in his love history. But what I'm saying is that there was this previous. What was the dipshit? Holly. Oh God, I hated Holly. Anyways, I did name. Too. Say something about that name. Okay.
I'm like everyone that I've ever known with that name. Every last one of them's been the biggest dicks.
So somehow I went off, and I think she was in the car when we had to go somewhere, and she was listening, and there was a ZZ Top song comes on, and I'm not saying nothing. I'm just listening to the music.
Oh, here it comes.
And she says, I know them. She goes, it's Easy Top. I'm going. And of course, my son knows what I'm going to do.
Was she hot?
I'm like, come here. Come here. You got to say this quietly in my ear. Come here.
Sometimes you have to take that kind of stuff. You know, everything has its drawbacks. She's
Oh, number.
Probably like a 7.
Okay.
Oh, are you talking about her?
All right.
7's okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know that, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, so
You
is
gotta
it the
make
first
them mad.
answer the same what you said?
Oh, yeah.
You have to make them
All
mad.
right.
I don't understand it.
All right, so listen, the scales, of course, slide depending on person. So 6 or 7.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Okay,
Okay, but his girlfriend 1 million.
cool.
That's what he told me. I've had, you know what? Yes, it's
Yeah,
something
my
else.
mom didn't like any of my girlfriends. None of them.
My mom didn't
My mom
either.
was
She didn't like my
independent.
wives.
So.
My mom would point out shit that was wrong with every one of them.
Exactly. Oh my. Okay, let me ask you something, Jeff. Was your mom a narcissist?
My girlfriend in high school named Barb, she's like, that fucking bitch has got cankles. I go, what the fuck are cankles?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with cankles.
She's like, where the calf and the leg are just like one thing. I go, God, you women know how to destroy each other, don't you?
Yes,
Oh my
we do.
God. Oh
Yes,
my
we do.
God. Whoa.
We're the worst about other women. It's terrible. And none of us know why we're like this, but we're all like this.
I never heard that phrase until my mom said that. I'm like, oh my God.
Actually, I think
Oh,
I
that's
learned
funny.
from my mom too, to be fair.
Fritz says my mom liked all my girlfriends better than me. She still likes my wife better than me. Oh, Fred. But
My parents
I
like my
would.
friends better than me, so.
Yes, well. But here's the thing, right?
Hey, we were driving home from work,
I will
Yesterday.
always remember.
and my son
Cankles.
puts on.
Mercedes. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, we're driving home from work, and my son puts his Spotify through my car stereo.
Yeah.
Right.
The first song that pops on, "Pictures of Matchstick Men" by Camper Van Mabel.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I go, man, I taught you well, didn't I? I go, that's fantastic. Second song that comes on, Squeeze Box.
All right.
I'm like, man. The third one, Bungle in the Jungle. I'm like, man,
Yes.
fantastic. I've done a great job.
Speaking of you bringing up Tull for 2 seconds, I have only started to dissect the RSD list. Okay. That might be, if you're a Tull fan, if you're a big Tull fan, okay,
I want
you're going to Yep, the double album. I think it's a double album,
Yep.
Record Store Day. It's outtakes and something else from I want to say the early to mid 70s. So it's after Aqualung. So it's the next album for like the next 3 albums. So it's all that time period. And so if you're into Tull, you may want to grab that because I guess there really is going to be some unreleased gems on there.
The Thin Lizzy one looks really good.
I didn't get. How did I miss the Thin Lizzy? Which one's that going to be?
It's like all kinds of outtakes and stuff from Jailbreak.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I love that whole album. The Cowboy song is probably my fave.
That might be my. I don't have much Lizzy in the collection, okay, but that probably is my favorite album as well, Jeff. At least so far. I have not gotten everything.
That and the live album.
Oh yeah, the Armed and Dangerous. You betcha. Yep. The hell. Well, let's see. Let me play you one of my favorite Tull songs, and I know everybody goes for the typical stuff, but I don't know, for some reason I always like this song.
Thick as a Dick?
No, that's funny that you say it like that though, but that is not right. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, new subs, of course, but none of them have come up yet for mentioning.
Oh, I gotta tell you one thing.
That. What's that?
I gotta tell you one thing.
One thing.
I had oh my gosh, he sounds terrible. God damn.
He'll be okay.
Does he smoke a lot?
Yes.
Oh, there you
I was
are.
going to say my grandpa sounded just like that every morning, but that was because he smoked.
Well, I got a friend request the other day on Facebook. And
Yes.
You wouldn't guess who from?
Who?
John Cowsill.
Yes.
Was it real?
Yes.
Yes, I did too, believe it or not, Jeff.
Yep.
And
He must have seen me on your platform.
Wow.
That's the only way I can pick it out.
But yeah, because I showed the video.
Right.
I would love. I you know what? I'm going to tell you something.
And that's
John
fantastic.
Cowsill is a stand-up guy. I'm glad I met him when I did, when they had the Cowsill show, even though that was 15 years ago. All the Cowsills were stand-up people, okay? And so I would love to interview him and Vicky, or both.
Did he invite you to join their page too?
Yes, and I did.
I did
Yeah.
that too.
So I know wouldn't it be funny, ladies and gentlemen, if this lovely pissant little video channel could get John Cowsill for
That would be
half an hour? I think
That'd be
that would be
awesome.
nice. But maybe we'll play some Cowsills later. But this is probably one of my top favorite Toll songs. Okay. And I know it shows the stand-up album, but it's because it was a bonus track on that.
Now I'm not going to know it. Damn. Sounds so regal.
You hear me calling in your sweet dream. Can hear your daddy's warning cry.
Looks like Sean Lennon.
Sometimes.
You're going back to be all the things you wanted to be. While in sweet dreams you softly sigh. You hear my voice is calling to be mine again. Let the rest of your life in a day. Get out and get what you can while your mommy's at home.
I really wish that Ian and Martin would patch things up.
Cause they lost what they thought they were keeping.
I also thought I heard that this coming tour is Ian's last one. So you tell heads, go grab it, I guess, while you can. He ain't coming anywhere around here.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't realize he was still alive.
Yeah, I think it's a short one. I thought I read, unless I'm wrong.
Hey, Paul, guess who I got tickets for yesterday?
I'm sorry, what now? That was a taste.
Guess who I got tickets for yesterday?
Who did you get tickets for yesterday?
Devo.
Really? I didn't know they're touring.
This is the farewell tour, right?
Yep.
Yeah. God, now see, I'd go see them if they came around here.
Oh my God.
I wanted to see. And then you know who I could torture? And you hey, if you go, you could go torture him too, Michael Pilmer. Because if I remember correctly, he's on the tours.
Really?
You could just go, you could whisper to the guy. He's like, hey, is Michael Pilmer here? I'm a friend of his. See, that's how you can get back. That's how you can get in and get back.
Nice.
It's possible.
Yeah, I bet you he would. I mean, hell. He's this tight with Devo, for God's sakes.
They're playing at the Fillmore in Detroit. So I'm going up there to see my girlfriend and yeah.
Yes, keep going.
She loves Devo. So it's just like it's a win-win.
Yes, of course. Of course it's a win-win. It's a win-win.
I
know that was Wu-Tang. I don't give a shit. No, there's nobody to fuck with, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
She goes, what's your favorite Devo song? And I'm like, oh wow, that's a tough one. I go, probably Jerking Back and Forth. Love that song. I knew you were gonna smile. So
I'm trying to think though, like the first time.
Or Jocko Homo.
Yeah. You know what? One of the antique malls I go to get, like the last episode where I showed all the vinyl, they have a big Devo poster. It's an original one, and it's Are We Not Men? I'm like, I wish he'd sell that. Believe it, he sells everything else on the damn wall, but that didn't have a price. And I'm just sitting there going, what's that?
I got a button of that.
See, that's cool stuff too. But yeah, so I mean, I should go take a look at Devo's itinerary and see if they're at least coming into Arkansas, Missouri, or Oklahoma. Because, like I said, if I could messenger Pilmer and go, buddy, let's go have a beer or two, and we'll go check the show before or after, and then that's maybe how everybody could get to torture Is there like what 3 left? Is there 4 left of Devo now? Because I know one's dead.
4.
There's 4. Okay.
Mark Mothersborough's brother was the drummer, and he passed away.
That's jeez. So back to the first time I think I heard Devo. Honestly, I mean, they played
on Saturday Night Live.
Were they on SNL?
They did. I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
Maybe that is where because I get those TV
because
they were on. Yeah, see, I'm not sure which one I saw first, but I know it was one of those 2 TV appearances. And
Uncontrollable Urge.
Yep. And I said, wow, I'm like, what? They're very interesting. That's what I thought when I was a kid. And I'm like, they're very interesting.
Did you know that Mark makes $1 million a year for one song?
Rugrat song?
No.
Oh, what is it?
Uncontrollable Urge, because it's ridiculousness.
No shit. I didn't see. I gotta tell you something, okay? I don't really like that show, and it's because it's one person, just one, as to why I don't like it. Can you take a guess? Oh my God, her and the laugh.
Oh my God, I'm trying to strangle her.
But that's why they keep her, though. I guess it's because of her, and I'm going, you people are. I guess they're chasing the money. Whatever. I don't even know that.
I'm not saying it's not attractive.
Oh no. She is, but what a dumb, maybe flighty. Flighty? What do we? I don't want to insult her exactly, but what a flighty little. I don't know.
Ditzy.
That's it. Thank you, ditzy. Maybe she takes a couple things before she.
Maybe I guess.
Some women are just like that without any kind of chemical help. Just saying.
Yeah, no kidding. If I were, yeah, I must have missed this. Thank you, moderator.
Yeah, there was a fake Mr. Cinemeo that popped in.
Oh, dear
and I
Lord.
double checked the chat. This ain't real. I knew even before I clicked it, this ain't real. But
I know. I was gonna. If it was, I'd have Paul show the clip of Al Bundy sleeping next to a foot.
Oh God, yeah. Well, Bloodwind Pig, really good stuff. Too bad they only made 2 albums. I think just 2. They're of course tall cast-offs. They went to Ross Valerie from Journey. He's got a recent album. If I remember correctly,
about him too.
Steve Smith, I think, is on 1 or 2 tracks. Now, what's the story about Ross Valerie?
My former mother-in-law.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Look,
she was best friends with a woman named Rosie.
Yeah.
Rosie's daughter was married to Ross Valerie.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
She's the girl that he's dancing with in the Faithfully video backstage.
Oh.
Right. So.
Okay.
They all came into town, and my former mother-in-law went to dinner with all of them, and being herself, she's just funny and fun, and all of a sudden Ross Valerie's leaning over the table, going, "Are you on drugs?" It's you're one to talk. Really? With as much blow as you do? Crazy.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, I don't know. We're never you Journey fans, and I am one. You don't, just don't hold your breath anymore because Perry's not coming back. He's not coming back. Everybody wants him to come back. He would not come. And here's the problem.
They don't
Journey,
get along.
Right. They don't get along. Journey is so toxic. I cannot get over it. And it's between Neil Sean and Jonathan Cain. And it's I thought they were going to break up a year or 2 ago, but they stuck around. And you know why? That's why. And I'm that's the only thing that keeps most of these toxic, dysfunctional bands together is the paycheck.
Look how many tours the Monkees did that they shouldn't have done because of the money.
Exactly. And then I could not believe. Help me out.
Every time Davey interviewed, Davey's yeah, it was a good payday.
Exactly.
Yeah, he did say that. I'm trying to think, though. Help me out a little bit, Jen. Was it the 2001 where they fired Peter on the tour? And I'm what the hell?
Fired Peter. Peter up and fucking left. He blamed Davey, claimed that he was being verbally abused, when in reality the story was he had overbooked himself with Shoe Suede Blues on the same tour date and didn't want to own up. And then he did it again on, I think, what was the next tour that had Peter in it? He did it again. And then we figured after Davey was gone, he can't possibly keep using this excuse. He
And
did
he
it
did.
again and claimed Nez. I was like, Peter, we all put your name out. Shut up.
You know what? I just listened to Good Times the first time, the whole thing. What a great album that was.
You betcha. You betcha.
Me and Magdalena. Oh my gosh, what a
It's a
song!
great song.
Oh, the voices together.
Now, I will say this: if you don't have it, I would suggest yes. Even if you're not a Monkees fan, people, it was a smart. Yeah, it's a smart combination that they did for this album. Sure, they used a couple old songs, but they tweaked them and made them sound really good. You also have, of course, the Gallagher from Oasis and Andy Partridge. Yes, and Slash, definitely. He's gone too now. Jesus.
Cuomo wrote my favorite song. She Makes Me Laugh.
I love that damn song. That whole album is great, but that was the single. That was the first single, if I remember right. I'm like, holy shit. I said, if the rest of this sounds like this, it's going to be a winner. And it was. And it was. And we tried. Us Monkees fans tried. Yeah, to get it up the charts high. I mean, we were like.
They're trying to do a Monkees album.
Yeah.
And that's what it sounded like, and it's fantastic.
But do you have I know it was a Record Store Day exclusive. Don't say No.
No,
there was a Good Times Plus. It was a 10-inch. It had 4 tracks that were recorded at that album thing, and they were released, but like one was a Japan bonus track. The other one was there was the 10-inch has got a second version of Me and Magdalena. All right, it's got Better World from Peter, and my favorite off that 10-inch, Mickey sings it. Not Mystify. What's it called?
Oh shit! I know the one you're talking about. I'm trying to sing it through in my head.
Yeah, I see. I thought my neurons would kick in.
Don't worry, Jack. Take your time.
I'm trying. Damn it.
It's okay, but needless to say, the Mickey one shine in my opinion on that 10-inch too. So, yeah, no kidding about what Frankie Valli. I mean, hang on a second here. We'll go back to that. Look at Frankie Valli. I saw him on stage on YouTube.
That's what it was. Was Terrifying.
Thank you. Terrifying is like my favorite track off that EP. And then I still heard, I think, or from the Sandoval interview, that they said that there's maybe 2 to 3 more that are in the vaults, and I'm going, I'm like, release it.
Yeah. Like put a deluxe. But they did eventually come out on CD as well as just bonus tracks with the album later on.
Right. So if you don't have the vinyl, go get them.
You can get it. You can get
and ladies and gentlemen,
get this from Japan. They probably have them all.
Well, yeah. See, here's the thing. Like, if you went and got, and I did, the Barnes and Noble. If you got the Good Time from Barnes and Noble, you got a 45, and it had, one of them was the Japanese bonus track, and then I can't remember the other one was on there.
What was the version that came with the coloring book?
Well,
ooh, did it come with a coloring book?
There was
I want that coloring book.
I'm pissed that I missed out on it.
Yes, I want the coloring book too, and I know what you're talking about. You know, that's the reason why I always get afraid of opening that CD is because those stickers are going to fall out. And I'm trying to keep everything together. I'm trying to remember. I wish I knew where my copy. You know what? Between now and the next show, hopefully, maybe I can pull my copy of Good Times on vinyl, and we'll see that on that one too. But yeah, go get that, guys. You even if you're not a Monkees fan, I think you guys are going to highly enjoy it. And if you do end up being a Monkees fan, I came across the Mike and Mickey show on CD. Okay, that is actually a great live album, people. I reviewed it a long time ago. On Psychoplatter. And so I'll get those two. I think you're going to like it. But Frankie Valli here, he did get, he got to the Grammys. I guess they put him. I didn't see the Grammys. Okay, so I heard that they put him up there. But yeah, I love you, Frankie, but it's time to stop. I don't know why they're doing this to you. It's not right. I wish George was here because maybe he could give some insight. I had no idea who he was at the time. Pretty comical night.
Was here.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay, Rick, then I got to read this. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh, no.
I had no idea who he
no.
was at the time, though. Pretty comical night trying to discover what my new kitten sex was. Terrible. Yeah, terrible what they're doing to Frankie. It's not right.
I know, he falls asleep standing up. Like, come on. Let the guy just, like, chill out.
So did you name the cat Lola?
If it makes you feel any better, I had it happen with a bird, too, so... My dad rescued 2 cockatiels from the apartment house he used to own and everything. Somebody abandoned them. He brought them home, asked, "Do you want them?" Yeah. And I just assumed it was a boy and a girl, so I named them Paul and Linda. And then I found out Linda is also a boy, so Linda became Ringo.
So wait a minute. Why did Beretta leave him there?
What?
Why did Beretta leave him there?
Beretta?
The cockatoos. Yeah.
Who's Beretta?
He was a private investigator. You know, keep your eye on the sparrow.
It's on your head. No. Don't do it.
I got you, didn't I?
There, but it wasn't the first time my dad witnessed any shit like that go down. He always rescued animals that got abandoned there. So
that's cool. Are there any groups that you're burned out on?
Yeah.
And you just can't listen to anybody? That's a good, solid question, Doug.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eagles. Zeppelin for the moment.
There's a lot of where I can burn out on a band for a moment, but then I come back to them. So, I mean, there was that like early 2000s band Jet that I hit burnout on really bad. And then a couple years ago, I heard stuff by them again. I was like, okay,
that's because they only ever played the one song. Would you be my
one song? They album. They actually did more than one album, but
no,
only everybody cared about the one.
Right, I understand that, Jeff. But the one you
do that song.
Yeah. It's just sometimes the ones. And once again, and I know Doug's going to agree, but you people are going to agree with me. I said you people, and you people out there are going to agree with me. Because classic rock radio sucks, okay? Unless you can find a good college station, and I hate to say that, but it's true, and there's a lot of good college stations out there that will go off and give you the variety. There is one that I used to, when I worked overnights, I would listen to in Tulsa. It was way on the right side of the dial. I don't remember the call letter. Maybe Doug does. And believe it or not, speaking of back to good times, that was the first time I ever heard on the radio Me and Magdalena. I heard it on the radio at that Tulsa college station, and I'm going, what?
Their voices got a great blend.
They are.
They do.
But now, can I get burned out on the Monkees? I don't really see that happening, okay? I think maybe it's mental attitude mixed with whatever's inside you. It's just you're sick and tired. Now, am I sick and tired, for example, of hearing I'm a Believer or Not Your Stepping Stone or Daydream Believer? You betcha. I don't really want – I only once a year for those, okay? But the rest –
I'd be happy if I never heard Valerie again, personally.
Yeah. You know, Valerie always seemed like a knockoff. Valerie always seemed like a quick knockoff to me.
No, that was their heavy metal song.
But like I said, when you don't hear it 20 million times, you don't hit burnout on it is bad. But when you've heard it as many times, I'm like, I've had enough of Valerie and of I'm a Believer. But those are pretty much the only two where I'm like, please no.
But Tommy Tedesco's solo on Valerie, though, oh my God, that's like great solo.
We had this one bass player fill in, right, and he was like a big Cliff Burton fan. Right?
Sure.
We asked him, you know, where we're doing this gig and we got to play some covers and anything you want to do. And he starts playing the bass line for Valerie. He's like, ding, 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 ding. I go, oh my God, you like a monkey song? He's like, that song's fucking great.
That's it. I need to make a melody coloring book, resin included. Fact. I swear Jasmine Night Dream by Edgar Winter had a fragrance to the cover. Interesting. I had that album years ago.
They only come out at night. That's the only one I got.
When I told Mello, eyes on the road and hands on the wheel. Did anyone hear the Doors? You know what? That is good. But right as soon as I read that, I also thought Radar Love from Golden Earring. Because isn't that a little? But that's right. Keep your eyes on the road and hands on the wheel. Anyways, I love Doors.
That live version that they play on the radio a lot. That's from Detroit, from Cobo Hall.
You know what? Once in a while I'll hear, but it's pretty rare. Speaking of Doors live stuff that they play on the radio down here, it'd be
their version of Gloria, the dirty version.
No, oh my
That's
God,
fantastic.
So, something to Texas radio.
Texas radio and the Big Beat.
There you go. They'll play that once in a while.
That's
Literally just me dropping a link back there.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was getting ready to let's see what you got here.
Well,
I wasn't sure. I always have to be. Let's see what you got.
that's why I was like, let me.
Oh,
it's me.
Okay, hang on a minute.
James Farley sent that to me to send over. So.
All right. So James Farley sent something to Beetle Babe to send over. Over. I just threw you a clue. Over, Rover. And
you better not be naked.
That's the next video. No, here we go. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Good Lord, the women would be like standing in line blocks long for that. If it was really that long. That didn't sound right, but too bad. It's Gene Simmons.
That's funny shit.
Toby, what are you looking at? No, Toby, what are you looking at?
Toby got excited.
That's hilarious. Hey, Paul, I'm not sure you got that.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I got to show you what I got in the mail finally.
Okay, hang on one second.
Finally,
all right. What, Mr. Parma, did you get in the mail?
My D.D. King shirt.
Hey, I like that. I like that shirt. That is an awesome shirt. Seriously. Rest in peace, Dee. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Speaking of, you guys talk a minute. I'm going to set up something.
Paul, did you hear that they're going to do a reboot of Great Space Coaster?
No.
No.
I'm the Great Space Toaster. Space Toaster. All right. Keep yapping, you guys, for a second while I try to set this up because you probably know what's coming next.
Good morning, Captain.
No, I can't play that either, I don't think. I would like to. I just don't think I can.
I love it with all the stars going, good morning, Captain.
Like Gilligan?
No.
Oh, but
no, it's kind of like the song.
Captain Kangaroo. Good morning, Captain.
Oh, okay.
Where the hell?
When we stayed home from school on a snow day, got to watch everything good.
Yeah.
Except for Edge of Night, which my mom had to watch.
Oh my God, Edge of Night.
Oh, I hated that show.
All right. See if I could set this up here. Sorry.
Tattletales was my fave.
James Burley said Captain Kangaroo had a big set of keys.
Yeah, that's right. He did. Thank God he had those big pockets. He wanted those big pockets. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought that was Mr. Green Jeans that had that.
You mean Alice Cooper's real dad? Remember that rumor? Oh, boy.
Oh, God, I forgot about that rumor.
Really?
Yeah, that was a long rumor.
What kind of talent it takes? Maybe me as a
Life's
musician
shenanigans, ladies and
to
gentlemen.
try to execute the way that they would do some of that stuff. I mean, literally, almost
the video
superhuman.
from Discwasher.
To be able to, I mean, the drummer, you got to just think of the literal, like they would play those songs live and do those kind of hard shifts from doing a funky groove to Super Mario Brothers. I mean, like, hey,
I kind of like that. I like that.
Yeah, yes, your hair looks pink.
And by the way, though, yes, Cher was mega hot back in the day. So mega hot that a 12-year-old Anthony Kiedis was in the same bet. Never mind. We talked about that.
Richard James, what's up, brother?
Mello, did Captain Kangaroo ever touch you in bad places?
No, I can't say that.
To the Captain Kangaroo doll. Speaking of Captain Kangaroo, I love Jim. Wish you were here.
Hi, Ruth Ann.
Is your hair pink,
Are
Shannon?
you serious, Ruth Ann? Or are you just
Yes, it is.
messing with
It
me?
is. It's like the girl in remember in Greece. Remember when the what's her name? Joan Blondell came up. Your hair looks like an Easter egg.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's a $5 wig, so whatever.
Oh, there you
It
go.
looks good on you. It does.
Thank you. I like it. I tried to get Mom to wear it, but she's like, I'd have to pay her. And I'm like, whatever.
Well, you know what? Wig
Yeah,
lights,
it looks
wig
cute.
lights would not be cool.
Yeah. I don't mind it. It's really freaking hot. It's worse than American. It's worse
Isn't
than
that
American.
worse than American?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Worse than American.
Worse than
Yeah,
American.
Trucker says Frenchie. Favorite Pink Floyd album? My God.
Animals. I like animals. I like metal.
Wish you were here.
Metal and Wish You Were Here. Those are the two I like. Favorite Macca album? Probably. It depends on my mood. Yeah,
Oh
I'm gonna
man,
go
I love.
either of course the standard Band on the Run, but I also like Back to the Egg. So
I like
it's gonna be one
McCartney
of
too.
those.
I'm weird. I like McCartney too.
I like that one.
Waterfalls and Temporary Secretary, and I mean, I can tell you many reasons why I like that record. He was just such in a transitional phase in that guy's life. It really showed musically.
Flaming Pie.
I always felt bad for her internet. It was just she had my old internet. Of the moon.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's like saying The Wall. I love The Wall, and I love Dark Side. I mean, I love every Pink Floyd record. I didn't really like him as much after Roger left. I mean, the second phase with the best song
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I did, Randy. I did.
You know what I mean? Like the Momentary Lapse of Reason and Division Bell. They were good albums. They're no way. They're shells of like The Wall or Dark Side of the Moon.
Here's the one I'm not a big fan of. Okay.
I feel so out of place when I talk about Pink Floyd with you guys because I really don't know much about them except for Momentary Lapse of Reason.
It's an okay record.
Right.
It's not bad. It's just not as good as like the other ones.
It's a lot better than Final Cut. That's the one I was.
Oh yeah, well yeah, right. Everybody says that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Universally across the board, many people says Final Cut is just can't believe they came off the high of The Wall, and literally it's kind of like the way the Cars were after two great albums, Cars and Candy O. Then Panorama comes out and it like lost some luster.
Are you crazy?
Like it was nowhere near as good as those first two records.
Internet.
It's weird.
It was. Wasn't it George? Was it George?
You don't like the song Touch and Go?
Shit.
Oh.
No. I ain't in the mood for that. My favorite Cars song, Dangerous Type. I always love the way that song goes. Seriously.
You're All I Got Tonight.
That's another good one.
Don't care if you hurt me some more.
Shiny Time Station, not Shiny Time Station.
Oh yeah, that's right though.
He was
right
Miss Baby, yes.
Yes, I forgot all about that. And you know what? I don't know how you would have felt about this, but I remember when John brought up in an interview that I guess it was April of '80, he got a phone call, and they're like, we're thinking about, would you like to be a narrator for this new UK children's show? And he's like, something about, I don't know. He didn't even care one bit. Or like, maybe he knew because he was going to do the album or something, or whatever, he passed on it. Could you imagine if Lennon would have like done the first season of Shiny Time Station and how that would have sounded?
I can see him doing it.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
He could have put his own little wit to it.
Why did Randy randomly say Liza? I'm confused. What did I miss?
I'm trying to go off and catch on. It was my fault for not getting all the comments.
Obviously, it got my attention, but I'm like, what?
There are a few Pink Floyd albums I like anymore, but I'm totally burned out of. I don't blame you because they only play the same 3 to 4 Pink Floyd songs on the damn radio. Now, my favorite album,
Okay.
probably Metal. Metal is probably my favorite Floyd album. What's your favorite Floyd? My son is really into Floyd. What's your favorite?
Welcome to the Machine.
His favorite album is Welcome to the Machine, which is a
Solid
good
answer.
album. Really good, solid answer. He knows his classic rock. He's discovered stuff on his own, and he's discovered stuff
Cool,
because
though.
Al. I think he called me Lisa.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm awesome, Groovy. Said healing vibes. Feel better. Yeah, no kidding. Feel better, Lisa. That's very important. Monday, I get to go get my eyeball looked at from the expert and see where I'm gonna see how it's going to be. Now, I do know this much though. Like I said, my best friend Donna Jo Cat Lady, she sent me videos. There is no needle in the eye thing, so I think it's gonna be lasers. So it's going to be
That's what
lasers.
I said. That's what I told you. It's
You
probably going to
did
be
say
lasers.
that. You did say that. I'll admit you did say that. By the way people eat, and yes.
What do you have to have done?
I have a retinal tear in my left eye.
Okay.
So basically, the lasers, they go around the tear and make itty bitty scar tissue, basically to seal it back in place.
So wait a minute. I'm going to get red hot chili peppers in my damn eye.
Basically.
Oh, okay.
Can't stop addicted to
We're talking about scar tissue. That's why. Yeah. I'm going to go get some more coffee. You guys yap for a minute or two. I've got, I want to show a couple more videos too. So some fun stuff. Even a Ringo one. We'll have a Ringo one. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't get a Ringo one. Like, which Ringo one do we think it's going to be? Did he find the new one on vinyl or did he find an old one?
I don't know. Stop and Smell the Roses.
Everyone's so sick of that album.
What?
How many record Sunday exclusive versions do we need of that album? And what's the other one? Old Wave. I'm like, why? Why these two?
I know the picture's so good on Old Wave on the front, but then the album sucked.
Yeah, I was so disappointed when I got it first. I was like, I wanted to like this so badly based on the cover, and then
so that's why I'm not sweating too much. Speaking of, I'm going to shut this off because I think it's kind of.
And then there's stuff like Bad Boy that nobody likes except for me that kind of has a crap cover, but I like what's on it. So
Never listened to it.
maybe you should.
Maybe. Why not? I got time.
Exactly. If nothing else, just listen to it on YouTube so you didn't have to throw money at it.
I didn't know Rhino Records put out a box set of like the whole 1967 Monkees tour.
Yes, they did. I don't own it, sadly, but I know about it.
I want it.
I want it too, but oh my god, that thing was expensive when it came out. It's only gone up over time.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why I was like, I'm kicking myself over not keeping up with the super deluxe releases as they came out, because $60 when the first one came out, I thought, wow, that's a lot of money. Now I'm like, you stupid hoe. Those go for like $600 now. And it's like, well, I did this to myself. I figured I can circle back around for them later, not knowing that the Monkees ones would end up being the ones to skyrocket in price the most because there was the least copies made. I'm like, damn it.
I heard they only made like about 5,000 copies of that.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Because they're assholes. They have very little faith in them selling. If you think that's bad, the latest re-release of the Davy Jones Christmas album, I think they only pressed about 250 copies. That was it. They had that little faith in it selling.
Wow.
I'm like, you suck.
I did get the Monkees Christmas album. I do have
I've got that too.
What's that? You got what too?
Oh, the Monkees Christmas album.
Yeah, that's like, to me, I mean, I love some of the songs, but it was a letdown.
It was basically, let's be real, a Mickey Dolenz Christmas album with a couple of sprinklings of Nez and Pete.
Right.
That was it.
Right.
Excuse me. Let's play that Ringo one first.
Okay.
It's one you don't hear that much, and the funny part about it is how I found it. Well, there was a 99-cent clearance CD rack.
Okay.
And I saw this, and of course you're going to see the cover right away, and I'll be like, oh. And I would suggest, and it's out of print, guys. It's out of print, but it's a track that's actually off of the tribute album for The Love of Harry, which of course we're talking about Harry Nielsen. And
what is it?
I thought it was Harry Baltanya.
Yeah, there you go. That's the next one. And but we're talking here. Ringo Starr does a duet with Stevie Nicks. Yeah, he does.
You win. I don't know this.
It's actually kind of close to the original.
It's the vibe of the new album.
Now see what you get when you shoot so low. Once you see it's bad, you must say no, no.
This is bad.
When you can't sleep,
that's half the reason why I'm playing it.
Like even I love it. I should admit.
Well, just wait, we're not done yet, though.
Lay down your arms. Lay down.
She's a shade or two over Yoko Ono, it sounds like, on this.
Lay down your arms. Lay down your arms. And I will open mine. Love is not a sin, giving, giving. Love is not a sin, giving, giving. Love is not a sin, giving, giving. Give it to love.
How much prompting did it take to get him to sing that note?
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. And I can
All right, I'm done with that. Listen, though, I'm sorry I couldn't take it anymore, but I do want to tell you though, that CD though did come out in May of 1995. Like I said, never came out. I'm looking on reissued, if I remember correctly. So I'm looking. There was 23 songs on that CD. Now you got people like Randy Newman, Mark Cohn, Amy Mann, Fred Schneider from B-52s, Joe Eli. We already just played you the Ringo and Stevie. The next track after that would actually be the very cool trio, which they should have done more work. Jerry Beckley, Robert Lamb, and Carl Wilson. Of course, you guys know what bands they came from. Laverne Baker takes her stab at Jump Into the Fire.
Really?
Yes. Maybe we'll play that sometime down the line. Steve Forbert, Peter Wolf and the House Party 5, Al Cooper, Victoria Williams, Marshall Crenshaw, Brian Wilson does This Could Be the Night. Does that. Jellyfish, Bill Lloyd, Ron Sexsmith, Adrian Belew does Me and My Arrow, The Roaches, and Jimmy Webb, and others. So if you're just listen to YouTube and see if you want to find that thing, the whole album's there. But yeah, I managed to find that damn thing in the 99s, and I only got it because of the ring. And I'm like, oh my. And I was just like, I wish I could have. You know, it's just like, what the hell was it? I came across, because I don't even think they even made it for CD, but I found like a bargain cassette for like 49 cents once. And it was the soundtrack to Curly Sue. If you remember that movie.
I do.
Yes, because Ringo.
That's got a Ringo on it.
Track. Yes, and that's why I bought it. I used to do that all the time. I wish I knew where that is because they still haven't reissued that on. There is no excuse for them to reissue it on CD, and so you people would have to. And I said, you people would have to listen to it on YouTube or try to find the cassette because I don't think there would have been vinyl. That was 90s, I think, was Curly.
It was because I remember watching that as a tiny little kid and losing my shit when I realized that's Ringo. And I was hearing all this. I was like, I know him anyway. That's Ringo. My mom was trying to tell me, no, it's not. So I waited for the credit. Yes, it is.
So are you saying thanks for the breakfast nightmare that I just played? You're welcome. You're welcome, Bill. Because he's like, you son of a bitch. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, okay? I know you guys are talking about, Madam Sin, Paul, okay? I never had any interaction with him, all right? I've watched his show when he had it. Now, saying that, I cannot really say the same thing about Putterman.
I'm not sure I've ever watched either one of them, to be honest.
Well, Putterman used to be on RG.
Okay.
Yes. Which we still got, about 6 weeks in the timeline before her return? Yes, I'm being rotten. And anyone who disagrees with me can fight me in the pub car park of their choice.
I'm enjoying the break.
Like I said, I think Madam Sin was okay. I checked a couple. Please, do me a favor. You don't have to. You can, I guess, sometimes I kind of wish like YouTube, you know how you got your like and your dislike? They should have an FU button where you got this. That would be acceptable. I probably would get a bunch of those too while I was at it. But yeah, I mean, if you want to give a thumbs up or thumbs down or a fuck you or whatever, that's fine too. I don't care. That's beautiful. I appreciate that. Subscribe if you'd like to, please. We're slowly getting there. I'm like the tortoise. The tortoise, versus the hare. The tortoise is going to win the fucking race. It don't matter. That race that might take another 14 years, but we will be all right with that. Which we will probably, hopefully, do a 14th anniversary show Monday. Yeah, we'll do one Monday. Why did Ringo have a Band-Aid on his eye on the So Long video?
I don't know.
Maybe he wanted to be a cut above the rest. I am not entirely sure.
He wanted to be another guy.
Okay, hold on 1 minute, okay? If it's what I think you're talking about, but even if it's not, what kind of fruit cup? Is it the good stuff, or is it the shit that we got from the schools? Because those fruit cups from the schools sucked, right? I'd rather, if I had to have a fruit cup, I'd rather have Del Monte. Yeah, give me a Del Monte. I'd be all right with that. Or Libby's.
Libby's on the label.
Yes, of course, my mom is calling me. I know, Mom. I'll get to you in a few minutes because I'm all about 10 more minutes. I don't know much about the people you're talking about. It's all right. Okay, Mom. Jeez. I love her, but boy, oh boy. She's going to be 80 in November. 80. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. I hate to say this. I brought this up to my children. I said, and Lord knows I don't, I want her to be able to stick around for quite a while. But once she passes, I'm it for the family tree. I'm the base. I turn into the base of the family tree.
You're the snap.
Like, yeah.
My dad's having that realization now that his parents are both gone. That he and his siblings are the next ones up. At least he's the baby of the three, but I mean, still, he's like grappling with the realization that, oh my God, my brother and sister are gonna die, and I'm gonna watch it happen.
God. If you go subscribe to everybody's channels that are here on panel and in the audience, please. Okay, this is what we're talking about. It's a festive love, That's always the way it is. Now, Thrifty Tim, my buddy from near Rockford, Illinois, says, Paul, I know you're going to like my spin of the day for today. He does one, if I remember correctly, well, obviously every day, or else it wouldn't be called spin of the day. He even mentions me in it. What did or didn't I do? It publishes at 10 o'clock in about less than 10 minutes for Spin of the Day. Thrifty Tim Book and Music. Go like and subscribe and say, hey, that shithead psycho sent me.
Sub to him.
Thank you. Some folks just like oil, but it is true. I try to be nice because I want to be nice. Okay. Outside of the world, if I'm at work, I'm a sarcastic asshole, but I do have a sense of humor there. Here is therapy. I love being my true self, my true colors, swing like a pendulum, but yeah, all that stuff. I just I love you people. I really do. It's not ass kissing. I don't need to kiss ass. I'm going to be almost 58. I'm too old for ass kissing. Just sent you a link on Facebook. Okay. I need to do more research. Katanga fruit cups.
I don't know those.
I don't know what that is. Is that the cousin of Topanga from Boy Meets World?
Oh,
even my kid laughed at that one. Are you going to stream regularly at this time, Psycho, or keep
They're Mexican fruit cups? It looks like it's a fruit with tahini on them. That does look really good. Actually.
Wait a minute, they're Mexican fruit cups. They have what?
It looks like they have tahini sprinkled on them. It's like spicy stuff.
Oh, God.
Spicy stuff. I'm like, ooh, that actually looks really good.
You know what? Something tells me my oldest daughter would get into those.
Maybe it's an eldest daughter thing.
Not sponsored by Katanga fruit cups.
Bring it on.
Although that'd be, I don't think I could go have Katanga fruit cups and then have this. This would probably take major heartburn.
Yeah.
Anyways, once in a while, because most of the time my shifts are 7 to 4. Now Monday, because I'm going to the thingamajig 6 to 1, so I have to get my ass up. It's probably about 3:45.
Yeah.
And rumor has it.
Okay, Adele.
What?
He says, "Okay, Adele." Rumor has it that we might be getting the S. We're going to get the R word on Monday, but we may be getting the S word Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. And I'm going, if it turns out that that's the case, and I don't think it's going to be bad, to be honest, if it even happens. There may be a snow day for Psycho. I don't know. We'll see. Worst comes to worst.
I appreciate Jen's thing in here. Thunder cups.
Our fruit cups with the Jello in them with the fruit. Yes. Yeah, sure.
Those are good too.
They are very good. My mother made a good Jello fruit salad. I'm not going to lie. She really did. Or they Jello cups. Well, you can interchange.
What about Jello sauce?
Okay. All right. It will. I'm guessing that's Will. I don't know. Fred is great value fruit cup. Oh, those are quality. Well, I'll believe you. Maybe I don't think I can try one because of the stuff sprinkled on top. Because I can't deal with that kind of.
That's okay.
As the youngsters would say, thank you. As the youngsters would say, it's fire, slap, bang.
But is it bussin'?
Is it what?
Is it bussin'?
Bussin'?
Yeah.
Bussin'.
Okay, what the hell's bussin'? He heard you. What the hell's bussin'?
You don't know.
Fuck this. Every day I'm bussin'. I don't know.
Age, aren't I?
He's 30.
Oh, okay, I'm like a decade older then, but still.
Remember, ladies and
It
gentlemen,
just means really
it's just a number. Why is Beetle in her best librarian outfit?
It's
because
not.
later on her
Really,
VC,
sweater and pearls. That's it.
later on her VC OnlyFan channel.
I know exactly who she looks like.
Who?
Rebecca, the one that Pawn Stars would call to check out a book.
All right,
I forgot about her.
I forgot about her too. You said that. I'm like, all right, that's fair.
Oh, she is. Oh, you
You
kidding
know, I
me?
watched a newer version of Pawn Stars, and it's gone. The magic's gone. There was no magic in the first place, but I'm like, you only see the two in this episode. You only see the two people, and I'm going, huh?
You need the old man in there.
I know it's nothing without the old man.
Oh.
You know, he kept him in line. That old guy.
Yep.
Added great value orange jello with mandarin oranges, fruit cups to my grocery list, says Miss You. I prefer snack pack. I like snack pack pudding.
Those are good.
Sometimes
I still sometimes buy them for fun.
Especially if you're getting jello pudding from a certain Mr. Cosby that could have some free roofies in him. Really loves Madam Sid. I don't know. It's not my place to say.
Nope.
This literally is hurting. Oh, stop. Why did you know what? That happens to me a lot. It's like fluctual. You know, I don't know why I did
to
this
everybody.
but I don't care.
You're trying to do Dancing Machine from the Jackson.
Dancing, dancing, dancing. Anyways, where's low key Tito when I need him? Then they can ask him.
I almost got triggered for a second. I was like, "What are we saying?"
Low key Tito. I haven't seen low
right.
key Tito. Now that I said it, he'll show up and maybe do Dancing Machine. Be glad you have a parent alive. Yeah, it's true, Chris. You're right. I've lost almost everybody in my family except cousins, a niece, my sister, and a couple uncles and aunts. Now, so the world is a small world. And it is official that I am related to Danny Ambrosi's wife. How about that? How about that? I'm unrelated to Robin.
She came on the Mayo show that she was going to message you about that.
Well, yeah, well, she did eventually. But I love those two. Those two are great.
I'm like, I can see that actually. That's really cool.
Of course, I didn't know that you could go back that far in trying to find. I mean, I could see first or second cousin, but I'm like trying to figure out how that works is something else. I don't know. Whatever.
Somebody was a whore.
Wow. My mom turned out. She's still alive, Tim? I didn't know that. I know you've talked about it from time to time. Oh my God. You're both your parents. 91. Jeez. They have lived really nice. Well, I hope nice, long, good lives. I hope. Great minds. Just a Charles Nelson Riley, Paul. Shit. I should have worn I didn't wear my glasses today, guys, because sometimes it hurts to wear them. It's just kind of, but if I did Charles Nelson Riley, of course, it would have to be like he always did with his glasses on. Has anybody ever seen that SNL bit where I can't
Who sat next to him on Match Game? The woman. Married to Jack Klugman.
Brett Summers.
There you go.
Well, you have to remember Topanga's named after Topanga Canyon because canonically in the show, her dad is Peter Tork.
That's right.
Yep. That's right. And he shows up in what? 2 or 3 episodes? Shows up in an episode. Yes. Nope. Or Paul Lynn.
Mickey delivering the hot tub.
Hippie, if you've been eating meat.
He doesn't random to keep you away. Oh boy.
Mr. Feeney.
Tapioca Tundra comes there. Where's Mike Nesmith's face on that? They needed I'd buy him. I would. Wow, that's gonna suck. What part? I'm so confused now. Getting a Katanga sounds naughty. Oh yes.
Naughty.
Speaking of, I only want to mention, I'm gonna try to get the basics on this. So about a week, maybe 10 days ago, we had a raid in this town.
Whoa.
A certain message parlor. See what I did there? To YouTube. A certain message parlor. They have a lot of Morse code things, 17 different Morse code operators were taken out of there for being unintentionally shipped.
Okay.
Wow. See how I did that?
Yeah.
I know, because I can't.
I don't want to run the circle.
17 now. The packages of the comic books that they found. Some comics were about 22 years old to about 65 years old.
Whoa.
17 Morse code operators.
Damn.
Cosby Pudding. The password is Cosby Pudding.
Yeah.
Listen, I believe that. Okay, you're right though. You go to take it. So,
you mean like how Gaga used to do that thing?
Dolly's one cover of Rockstar. That's exactly what she does. She takes the star and covers the eye. And I'm going, that's the first time I'm like, I do believe in the Illuminati symbol. I think all that stuff's real. The hidden in plain sight and everything. Okay, I'm already wacky cracky to begin with, so I don't care what you people think about that. Jello whipped up with cream
Wait,
cheese.
no. Go back to the last one and try to read it in his voice. I want to hear it.
Okay, hang on a minute. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
The pudding and the blah blah and the blah blah blah.
There you go.
there you go. This one here is dedicated to my brother Rudy, whom I've slept with.
That kind of sounds like Randy Macho Man. Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah. I know you're up there. I know you got to be up there, and I bet you just got done having a singles match against Ultimate Warrior. What? Hulk's coming soon. Oh my, brother!
What you do, brother?
I'd love to. Is it regular cream cheese or Susie cream cheese? See, that's a big difference right there. I knew you'd get that joke, Jed, but maybe some others like, my totally real pretend band's new single's gonna be called Snow Day for Psycho. Yes, you betcha. I wish P.U. Pinchloff would make a song like that. My favorite is Pudding Cups. Cosplay Pudding is what he gave the ladies. That's right.
My favorite is
Oh my God.
Chocolate before the drunken vanilla. Oh my God. I shouldn't be laughing.
No, you have it backwards. He has to give them the drug vanilla first, so then he can slip them the chocolate. If you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I got that one.
They have to be the title track, you bet.
I've been slow on upkeep lately, but I got that one.
Because it's YouTube. That's right. I have to you guys.
Hey, back in the 70s, if you're going over to Bill Cosby's place.
I like this one. I like more subs in the joke.
You're gonna wake up and your chest is gonna hurt. I mean, that's just the way it was.
Oh, okay. I approve of this.
Oh, you know what?
Ooh, yeah. Don't even
I haven't cosplayed that one yet.
Excuse me 1 second.
Yvonne Craig. Oh my God.
How much would it cost for a Batgirl costume? Anyways.
Damn right, I can dream.
Like I said, I haven't cosplayed that one yet. Now I have the idea in my head.
Well, if you do, I need a picture.
Help me here.
Oh yeah, I mean I've done Poison Ivy like 3 times, so I mean I may as well branch out.
Oh, but I haven't seen that.
I haven't.
Or the Catwoman.
Or the Catwoman.
I've done Catwoman twice.
The Harley Quinn one was really
I haven't
nice.
seen
No,
that.
I haven't seen the
like
other
half-ass Harley Quinn.
What's it? What is he trying? Is she trying to say fluctuate?
Fluctuale? Sounds like a lewd word. I'm not sure.
I don't know what that is.
Fluctual.
Huh.
It sounds like it's the same drug company that makes Fuck It All, which I have to have that daily when I'm at work. Seriously.
Yeah, me too, because
I'm gonna get more active after my big move. Are you pulling my leg? Are you really coming out here? Seriously? Well, if you do, come out to Northwest Arkansas and I'll torture you.
Is she gonna have a BM? Her big move?
Oh, BM. Not brought to you by Metamucil. Oh, they got divorced back in the 90s.
Torturing Toby right now because it kind of sounds like he's torturing Toby.
Actually, no, he's playing with something on his phone. And I don't know where. Oh, Toby's in the tree. Toby's in the tree making biscuits. But she keeps looking at Ethan, going. Why
she's making that sound. She's like, the hell
she's given this kind of look. She's like,
she's like, Grandpa, can I scratch his eyes out yet?
I'm waiting for her to pounce on him. Is what I'm waiting for.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Callie is for snowflakes.
Yep, I'm a snowflake.
Well, that is very cool that you did that. I felt that, like I said, I'm still shooting for late September, early October for a visit. I hope I can do it. Damn state unregistered me to vote. I never got my ballot. Oh, no. I didn't hear about that.
What's bizarre is them all of a sudden sending out things where people have been re-registered to vote, but not as the party they registered as. I've had it happen 3 damn times.
I know.
now.
I'm sorry, Randy. I'm just
I'm
like,
like, who keeps re-registering me and putting me as a Democrat? This is not funny.
this is true, Chris. If you were gone, they'd vote you 20 times probably.
Why is it the last 2 times I went to fly, I was on the no-fly list?
Really?
Yeah.
Like dead serious?
Yeah, dead serious.
What would I think you might have said something about this, but what is that? Why?
I don't know.
Oh, I
They
don't
won't
see.
even tell you?
No,
Oh,
I had to go into the separate room. You know, had to like dress down to my skivvies.
Good God!
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's shit. Yep. I shouldn't have mentioned that on here because now it's
Yes,
now I'm scared to fly in June. I'm like, oh crap, what if I'm on that list?
I don't know why I'm on
I'll
it.
be like, maybe I don't want to go to Vegas about that.
Then come to Northwest Arkansas. We will, like I said, I'll torture you when you get here. I really, you know what, though? I'll tell you something, Ruth Dan. You know who would be excited about that, right? I mean, really excited.
Who?
Well, her and Shannon used to.
Oh.
Yeah,
they got along great.
Yeah, like a house on fire.
It's gonna suck.
She would have loved. If I told her that, she would have been like head over heels finding out you were coming here. Are you going to use Stream? Yeah, I am using StreamYard right now. So what you do though, Doug, is you can take a YouTube link that goes live into the YouTube channel from StreamYard. You also can go on Facebook too. That's another way. But for some reason, I have issues trying to get into that one to do as an added thingamajig. Yes, the reason why the duck is missing is because I forked out. Okay. I really don't want to spend this much money, but the fact of the matter is I do a lot of stuff here. It's not like if I was once a month, I would go, obviously, free plan or deplane. See, she'll even come visit you. Cool. That would piss me off, but I never fly. But it's, you know what? That's true, Chris. I haven't flown in a plane since '85.
Really?
That's the last time I was on a plane.
2019, I think was the last time I took one.
2 years ago.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, while I set up another video for you guys,
yeah, you're gonna show the Motor City Rockers.
No, I've got a couple little things on my little list here. I'm probably only going to play two more, and then we're going to wrap this up today. But let's go and play. Oh, I don't know. This one here, I don't know how I ever found this, but I'm glad I did. So you 80s people are going to like this next track because it also sounds like, oh, somebody else.
Love Every Minute of It by Loverboy.
Listen, Progressive, I don't care. Yes, you're cute, Flo. Where's the movie you're in? You know dang well that there's got to be a parody of that. There has to be. All right. So.
Hey, Jen, I want those pictures.
What was that?
I want those pictures.
Oh, boy. Anyway.
They don't have to have your feet in it either.
Oh, boy. Anyway.
Make a point of not having my feet in pictures for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I understand.
Anywho, 10 years ago, Crocus made an album. It's called Double Dynamite on a small label that was attached to BMG. But listen to this for a little bit and see what you think on who this is. So Crocus Double Dynamite from 2014, that album. Hallelujah. Rock and roll. That's right.
So the next time Brian Johnson can't tour, get that guy.
You want to know the true story? So back when because I found out about this, I can't remember what AC/DC book, but Mark Storis is the guy who sings for Crocus, and he was in the auditions. He almost got it. They gave it to Brian Johnson over Mark.
Wow.
Yeah. Scott.
I think they should have. I mean, Brian, don't get me wrong, but I think Mark should have got it, and then they're just gonna, So,
hey, they could use both of them on tour.
That would be. You know what? That would have been great too, because I think he still sounds that good too. Crocus did have 2 gold albums, and Wyoming Dave would know this: The Blitz and Headhunter. And I know I have Headhunter. I cannot remember if I got The Blitz.
Midnight Maniac.
They play that. They play that here. They do play that here. So we're gonna do one last one here. This is kind of weird. I tripped on this. This is 1981. What's that?
Big Balls, right?
No, we're going to.
I love watching reaction videos to that song.
That sounds great.
Yeah, Big Balls is a really good song.
Another one I got for singing at school in like first grade.
So
no, because you see the people reacting to it, and they're like, "Is he talking about what I think he's talking about?"
Yes, he is.
All right. So imagine, if you will, that in 1981 you happen to, yes, definitely, Chris, would happen to bedside radio, would happen to trip on this on television, and you think, am I drunk or high or whatever the hell's going on here? But imagine that you see Blue Oyster Cult doing a live appearance on the Charles Grodin Show. This is what you'd get.
Did they do Mirrors?
Or anything as ominous as that. They're a band. They've been around for over a decade, and they've sell out concert halls here and abroad. They've had a big album out called The Fire of Unknown Origin.
Good Lord, man. Could you not read your cue card?
Single entitled Burning for You. Please welcome New York's own Blue Oyster Cult.
Goes live. Come on, everybody.
Home in the valley,
All gold.
home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way, home will never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving up, devil is good. And I'm burning, I'm burning you. I'm burning for you.
Paul, is that the same lineup from Mirrors?
Huh?
That's the same lineup from Mirrors.
Hey, hang on a minute. Try that one more time on me.
Is that the same band lineup from the album Mirrors?
Yes. They said that 6 months later they'd be Albert would be gone.
Time ain't no reason. You got no time to slow.
That's right, Tim. The capering cowbell choir. Yes. I missed that. We should have went.
Time ain't on my side.
Well, you guys did. I didn't get it.
This time I'll never know.
Hey, Ivan.
Burn out the day,
Oh, that's a good vibe.
burn out the night. I'm not the one to tell you what's wrong or what's right.
I'd still go see them. I mean, I know there's only 2 guys left in it, but, 2 OGs.
I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
They're coming. Ooh. Yeah, a false ending.
Now, to tell you this, go get the Blue Oyster Cult albums, The Symbol Remains, and Ghost Stories, which is unreleased 80s stuff. With some of them have got that. Yeah, some of them have got the gang. Get any of the Blue Oyster Cult stuff. That first 10 years, definitely. But listen, here's the one thing we do happen to know, okay? As I have said before, I do belong to a cult. I don't know about the rest of you guys here, but I do belong to the cult of the Blue Oyster, where, of course, we don't fear the Reaper. We always watch lots of shit ton of Godzilla movies, and we're always burning for you. Another fact that you can always be guaranteed on, other than these damn shows are always powered by coffee. Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.